Welcome back, fake sports fans. Well, after dropping Game 1, our Jays are looking to tie things up in Game 2 of this 3-game series against the Baltimore Orioles. Jays will send Jose Barrios to the mound to go up against Grayson Rodriguez. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. And as always, play with quick counts on for a fast-paced game.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll. And towing the slab here, Jose Barrios. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it. Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now here is Jordan Westburg. It gets down, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And here is Gunnar Henderson. And a count 1-2. And that's ripped for a base hit. Mullins headed home. Fires to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Big RBI for him right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Up and in, and a count 2-1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Fair ball. Coming home. One run across. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay. The tag out. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know he didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And a pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. O'Neill flies around third. He'll score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Mayo at second with 2 down.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning, and it's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy, and our pitcher in this game, Grayson Rodriguez. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
That one finds the zone. It's 2-2.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That clips a corner.
1-2.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side, and that squirts through. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Look at me. I feel so powerful. Look at me. Look at me.
Back now in
Leading off
Toronto.
for the
Second inning
Orioles,
set to
catcher
go. Here's Adley Rutschman. 1-2 now. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting ninth, second baseman Jackson
Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles.
2-1.
In the dirt, blocked. Nobody out, runner at first. Up the middle, nice stop. There's one. Back to first, and it's over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Now batting center fielder Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins will hit next. Swings through that.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And now here is Jordan Westburg. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. That'll fire up the dugout. Homer number 25 of the year. It's 6-0. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Ryan Yarbrough.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Base is empty, 1 away, and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Line drive to short and caught. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Well, baseball can be cruel,
left
can't it?
fielder,
I mean,
Tyler
sometimes it
O'Neill.
gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
That
Ball.
misses the zone. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Gotta
Now
love the
batting,
resiliency
the
he
first
showed in that
baseman,
at bat,
Ryan
battling with
O'Hearn.
2 strikes. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
On the ground, out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. And that will end the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the
Leading
inning.
off
And now for the Jays,
right
Lawrence Butler.
fielder, Lawrence Butler.
There's a swing and a drive. O'Neill going back on this one. You can kiss it goodbye. And they're on the board. It's 6-1. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Outside low. 2 balls and a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
High fly ball out into left center field. Mullins in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Batting
Jose
seventh.
Iglesias
Shortstop,
next up for the Blue
Jose
Jays.
Iglesias.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the 2nd game of the series. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a
1-2.
fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
Oh, and a great stop. The throw, and it beats him. What a play.
Batting 8th, catcher Christian Bethencourt.
Christian Bethencourt next up for the Blue Jays. 2 outs, bases empty. Outside,
That's a ball.
and that is
Take
ball
your base.
4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Lace down the line. Could be extra bases. Bethencourt around third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, all set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Kobe Mayo. Swing and a ground ball.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Lifted in the air, right center field. That gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting right fielder Colton Cowser.
And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. Late with the swing there.
When you're taking your lead over
1
there at
ball,
first, you
2
got to
strikes.
be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Good eye right there.
Really good take,
2-2.
especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So next to hit
Now
for
batting
Baltimore,
catcher
Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman.
Man at first, one away. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman Jackson Holliday.
2 on, 1 out. Now Jackson Holliday. Pitch misses. 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's to third. Vierling. To Jimenez. Over to first. Safe. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric
Mullins.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
No.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. 1 run is in, and it hits the fence. Holliday around third. Now a relay to the plate.
He's in
there. He scores. It's 8-1.
Nicely done. Brings home 2.
Westbrook.
Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And here is Jordan Westbrook. That one outside, and it's 2-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Set for the bottom of the third, and now Matt Vierling.
Third baseman Matt Vierling.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
That one the other way. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in.
Baseman,
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now
back-to-back singles. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
That's off the mark. Ball 3. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get well struck right field. And that's going to bang against the wall. Vierling coming home. The relay throw. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 8-2.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Lawrence Butler next up for the Blue Jays.
Lawrence Butler.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if you're starting up the middle. Throws to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in.
Now
So digging in, Dalton Varsho. Santander on third with 2 out. And a swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Ripped on the ground to second. On to O'Hearn. Inning over, and it could have been worse. On to the fourth.
Leading off
The batter
for
will be the
Baltimore,
shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. Can't glove it cleanly, and he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Just found a way to slot that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And now Tyler O'Neill hauls it in, and there's one away.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the
Ryan
ball hard,
O'Hearn.
but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Fastball for a strike.
1-2.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's the ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season. Next pitch is downstairs. That's to third. Fires over to Guerrero. Now 2 away as they get a run across. 2 down, base is empty. Stepping in, Kobe Mayo. Inside, and it's 2-1. Left field, way back there. And that one is off the top of the wall.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can
Colton
handle. Just a
Hauser.
solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And there's a ball. Right side, hard hit. Jimenez, throw to first. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off
Bottom
for
of the
the
fourth.
Jays,
And now the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Fouls one off. 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
The Blue Jays,
Christian Bethancourt next up for the Blue Jays. Out towards right center field. Cowser makes the grab for the second out. Now here is Andres Jimenez.
Second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
That's out to center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Now pitching for the
Angel
Blue Jays.
Bastardo gets the ball now.
Number 66.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And now the catcher
Leading
comes
off
up
for
to
the
him.
Orioles,
Adley Rutschman.
catcher Adley Rutschman.
Stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And stepping in is the speedy Jackson Holliday. 1 out, bases empty. That's a little high. 2-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Out, number 2.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Cedric Mullins getting ready to hit. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swung on, belted. That's back. And that one's gone. He sends it out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 10-3. Base is empty with 2 away. And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Next pitch misses way outside. And that's in for a strike.
2-2.
Pitch misses there. Full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Matt Vierling. And that one pulled foul. On the ground to third. Jump throw. Throw sails over his head at first. But no one moves up as it's backed up nicely there.
Now batting, first baseman,
And next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Next pitch way upstairs. Man at second. They say you win.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
On the ground to third, Westburg. Tosses to first, and Guerrero is set down. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays.
Left fielder,
One out, the runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
And that one hammered. Mullins moving back for it. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Here is J.D. Martinez. Vierling stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single. It's 10-4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate.
No, that's outside.
Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Next to hit, Lawrence Butler. And that's just foul. Two outs. Up the middle, and that one handled. Off balance throw in time. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Top of the 6th inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. That missed by a lot. And a count 2-1.
You know, these Orioles putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They keep finding themselves behind in the count, but it really hasn't mattered in this one. 7 of their hits have come in disadvantaged counts, and I think that helps create a mental advantage for these guys.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Now batting, left
Tyler
fielder,
O'Neill.
Tyler
The
O'Neill.
next to hit for the Orioles.
I say that about the mental edge because on the mound, it's extremely frustrating to not be able to put hitters away, and that's exactly what we've seen here.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch.
Now
And I
batting,
tell you
first
what,
baseman,
he earned that
Ryan
ball.
O'Hearn.
1 gone, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. The 1-1. And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one just misses. That smash towards center. Varsho makes the grab on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's gone. That one felt good. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. It's 12-4. New pitcher now for the Jays, Chris
Number
Bubich.
50.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Bubich.
Two outs, nobody on. And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. And misses inside. Strike 2. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is foul. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Cade Povich. He's
Now
making his second
Baltimore,
appearance of the season.
Number 37, Cade Povich.
And now the center fielder,
Leading off
Dalton
for the
Varsho.
Jays,
You
center
talk about
fielder,
elite defensive
Dalton
players, especially in the middle of the
Varsho.
diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The 1-1 is fouled off. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So up next,
for the
Jose
Blue Jays,
Iglesias.
Shortstop, Jose
Bases empty, 1 away
Iglesias.
here in the bottom of the 6th. The other way, and that's a fair ball.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that's down and away. just missed. Iglesias over at first with one away. And it's fouled off.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Up the middle, makes the grab, 2 down. So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez.
Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Holiday.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holiday. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Cedric Mullins now at the plate.
Cedric Mullins.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now at the plate, Jordan Westburg.
Third baseman.
It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That one fouled off, 2-2. And that one finds its way through. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
The shortstop takes the ball.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That's towards center. Varsho should have this one. And that is that. So back to the top of the order. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Matt Vierling. And a 1-1. And that is out of play. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Rutschman makes the catch, and there's one down. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. One down, base is empty. And it is 2-1. Late on that fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Now batting.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that's out of play, a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next.
Love how he became a really tough out
Now
with 2
batting,
strikes right there.
designated
Really
hitter,
stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite
Martinez.
field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
JD Martinez stands in. Two outs. And downstairs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The Orioles up big in this one here at the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch is outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. His 29th of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 12-6. So 2 away with nobody on. Lawrence Butler next up for the Blue Jays. Just missed. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And that one missing low.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Full count.
And they'll do it again. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Now pitching.
Devin Williams into the game.
Well, he's a
Number
big-time
38.
strikeout guy out there.
Devin
This season,
Williams.
averaging more than 1 per inning.
Now it's going to be
Leadoff for
Tyler
the
O'Neill.
Orioles, left fielder
With this
Tyler
kind of lead, he
O'Neill.
can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Ryan
batting,
O'Hearn, the next to
baseman,
hit for the
Ryan
Orioles.
O'Hearn.
That one
Ball
at
2.
95 missed up
2
top.
balls,
And
1
that's
strike.
ball 2.
Yep.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So now here's
Now
the
batting, the
DH,
designated
Kobe
hitter,
Mayo.
Kobe Mayo.
Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Varsho moving back for it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So digging in,
Leading
Dalton
off for
Varsho.
Toronto. Center fielder.
Bill made it so
Dalton
comfortable for his club to
Varsho.
secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him. But the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
And a foul ball. To the right side. On to O'Hearn. Leadoff man is out here in the
Now
8th.
batting, shortstop.
And now for the Jays, Jose Iglesias. 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting.
Christian
the
Bethancourt
catcher,
next up for the Blue Jays.
Bethancourt.
And that skips in the dirt. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll get down for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting. Second
And now,
baseman,
Andres Jimenez.
Jimenez.
2 outs.
Ball. 2-1.
Clips the corner. It's 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Now pitching.
They
for
hand the
Blue
ball over
Jays.
to a new arm, Jimmy
Number
Garcia.
93.
Well, you see the ERA
Jimmy
very solid.
Garcia.
And that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
And into the box for
Leading off
Baltimore,
for Baltimore,
Colton Cowser.
right fielder Colton Cowser.
That one
Too
misses,
high. Go to
so a
first.
leadoff walk.
Now batting, catcher
Man at
Adley
first,
Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Top of the zone for a called strike. Runner at first with no outs here. That's down and in.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. To third. There's one. To Guerrero, and they turn 2.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Upstairs. And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner
Now
over at
batting,
first base is going to have a
center
very
fielder,
aggressive
Cedric
secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That one hammered center field. Back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 14-6. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Westberg. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Varsho brings it in for the 3rd out.
From that city you heard about, when you hit up, then the word's out. Your time is up, this your 3rd out. Plus we got hitters on deck, bet you word now. We gon' pull up.
Back to the top of the order.
Leading off
Matt
for the
Vierling
Jays,
digs in
third
now.
baseman Matt Vierling.
Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And next
Now
for Toronto,
batting,
Vladimir
first baseman,
Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Foul ball there.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Good eye in that spot. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Grounds one to short. Whips it to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. So they're down to their final out. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. This could end it. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
14-6, the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Well, that was an ugly one. Good day of hitting. Ends up getting spoiled by a horrendous day of pitching. Let's have a look at the box score. So the Jays scores 6 runs on 12 hits, 1 walk, and strike out 12 times. Sperling goes 2 for 5, Guerrero goes 1 for 5, Santander 3 for 5, Martinez 2 for 4 with the home run, Butler 1 for 4 with the home run, Iglesias 1 for 4, Betancourt 1 for 3 with the walk, and Jimenez 1 for 4. And for the pitching, Rios gets the loss as he goes 1 1/3, giving up 6 runs on 8 hits, no walks, 1 strikeout. And Yarbrough comes in, he pitches 2 2/3, giving up 3 runs on 6 hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts. Stardo comes in for an inning and 2/3, gives up 3 runs on 2 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Bubic comes in, pitches the first shutout inning. He pitches 1 1/3, with no runs, 2 hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts. Devin Williams comes in for the inning, no runs, no hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts. And then Garcia pitches the last inning, giving up 2 runs on 1 hit, 2 walks, and no strikeouts. And with the loss, the Jays' record falls to 82-66, but still hold on to a 5-game lead for first place in the American League East. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss the next game as the Jays try to avoid another sweep in Game 3 of this 3-game series against the Baltimore Orioles.